Los Angeles Lakers. At the
Hello and welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, it's not often one team loses a superstar big man and immediately welcomes another. But that's been the case with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. Last season, he tied the record for most consecutive 20-point games, shooting over 50% from the field. 25 straight, alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Brian, impressive.
Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Carmelo Anthony out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James. Then there's Johnson. And it's Russell in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. C.J. McCollum is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the center position. And Chris, some rookies are now hitting that wall. What advice would you give those young men who are just trying to hold on at this point?
Yeah, I would just tell them, B.A., first of all, stay off your feet as much as possible. You have the license and the freedom to watch the green light, to watch as many movies, to eat as many dinners, to hang out with as many friends as you like, but keep your legs up on the couch. Conserve energy, and give your mom and your dad a call, too. Those shout-out. Don't forget about them. I usually give you some energy as well.
And here's Ingram outside, counted from distance.
Three-point range from his days at Duke. Ingram shoots with range.
Russell into the lane, and then Russell with the dunk.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Davis from long range. McCollum pulls it in. Williamson passes to McCollum. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Russell against McCollum. Now here's Russell. He's covered closely. McCollum with some nice D. Left side, Graham. Lets the 3 fly. It doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way, coming off that win against the Sixers.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
They just looked a step quicker all game long. They knew they had an advantage on offense.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Russell finds Davis. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Oh, embracing contact on the way up. I mean, Davis is terrific at keeping his composure on these challenging finishes. And Anthony Davis' first 7 seasons he spent in New Orleans, I mean, he never made it past the second round. But playing with LeBron, that makes all the difference, doesn't it?
McCollum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Hey, plenty of criticism came Davis's way when he asked for a trade. Now he's a champion, though, C-Webb. Hard to fault him for that one.
Well, at this point in their careers, LeBron and AD both needed each other to compete for a title. Give them credit for seeing it and making it happen.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Russell from outside fires in the triple.
Timeout.
Russell's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Timeout called. The Pelicans coming into this having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Get it going.
Fader on the way. Misses off the left iron. The Lakers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. James outside. McCollum against Russell. Into the lane.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Russell.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
We've got Willie Hernan Gomez. Hayes is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
Now Augustine. He's got 10. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Lakers lead by 19.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the 76ers put on a show. He ended up with 36 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, right. Now, I'm sure he wants to come out in attack mode. The other key for him is to continue to get to his spots on the floor.
Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Russell from outside. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Outside Jones. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's Murphy. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 3.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Russell against McCollum. Outside Augustine. Pass to Russell. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And the Lakers also making a change. Bazemore's checked in for Horton Tucker. Now here's Nance. Pass to McCollum. Driving in. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
McCollum, he's excellent at handling the rock. He feels like he can get to anywhere he wants on the court.
Outside Augustine. And then Russell with the dunk.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. The Pelicans have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And here's Hernan Gomez. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Murphy. Outside Jones. The 3. Tipped away. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Howard's checked in. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Howard.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Augustine. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one. It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
Russell attacking. Pass to Bazemore. Clock at 6. There's the 3. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
Well, New Orleans shooting a nice 50% for the game. McCollum against Nunn.
Who's got ball?
Here's Ingram.
Hey, yo, right here.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Russell. Down low. Here's Davis. Yep, count it. Davis has got his second basket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
Outside Russell. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Russell's got 7 points here in the quarter.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Ingram on the wing. And he gets it back. And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. Gafford, he's checked in for McCollum. And so it's Los Angeles. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Anthony. He's out there with Anthony Davis. Johnson is out there with LeBron James. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And then Russell with the dunk.
Excellent court awareness. James has always had terrific instincts as a playmaker.
Well, it seems like now every player is expected to be able to do it all, Chris. Are the days of the specialist player behind us?
I hope so, because I tell you what, you get shortchanged with the specialist. You can only put specialists in at certain times. A specialist can't guard. A specialist can't shoot 3. A specialist, whatever happened to just having game? And that's what we're going to get back to. Game. What can you do? How can you help the team? Let's go. Let's rock.
McCollum, the pass to Graham. Now Hernan Gomez.
Get outside, get outside.
Pass to McCollum. Over Russell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve, his first 2 years, to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Russell from outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Go get him.
James has got 4 assists in the game. Johnson against Ingram. Williamson outside. There's McCollum with the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Pelicans have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And that one's good. Williamson.
They needed that. I mean, they were getting a little tense after starting the half 0 for 3.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Russell. The Lakers with the rebound. The 3 is up. Knocks it down from distance. Russell's got 10 points in just the second half.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end. And he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Inside. And there's McCollum on the assist by Ingram. McCollum's got 13.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Russell, that's good.
Some players might wear down during this kind of run. He's only getting stronger. Fourth foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for the Lakers. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Hey, get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Here's Ingram. Rebound, the Lakers.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Nabbing another steal.
The steals don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts and tenacity he's shown on the defensive end all year is awe-inspiring.
Oh, the timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue to slam it in.
Here's Graham. It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with a...
Hayes, the pass to Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Ingram's demonstrative with the jam.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. We've got Brandon Ingram. Hayes is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the 5. That's the Pelicans 5. You know, Chris, recently we heard LeBron James say, looking back on the infamous decision broadcast, he said he fell on his sword for other athletes to feel empowered.
Well, look, LeBron's one of the greatest players of all time. He came into this league right out of high school. If he didn't make a mistake or two, I mean, he wouldn't be human, right? I mean, yeah, that wasn't a great way to tell his fans I'm not coming back. But I think one of the best things you can do is to apologize and move on. And there's a greater lesson than that. LeBron's done that, you know. Let's keep it moving. He can't live his life just to please others.
Got a piece of it. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Graham finds McCollum. McCollum on the wing. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got his 4th assist in this one. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Russell, that's good.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
With 4 personals now, he'll have to be extremely careful the rest of the way.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside Graham. McCollum outside. Rebounded by Johnson. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Russell, that's good.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks. I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
From the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
Here's Ingram. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
If Ingram is knocking down this shot consistently, good luck. You see the comparisons to Kevin Durant on that shot.
Outside Russell.
Hey, right here.
They get it back. Another shot. And Anthony with the lay-in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
McCollum against Russell. 14 feet away. Rebounded by the Lakers. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use-it-or-lose-it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Well, it didn't start out with him being in this crowd's crosshairs, but as the game went along, he kept pouring it on them. It's safe to say they don't want to see this guy anywhere near their arena for a long, long time. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
A lot of people don't select Tim Duncan. I think for how great he is on. I was just about to say he's underrated.
Underrated.
But he's like one of the best power forwards of all time. Like top 2, top 3, maybe 1.
Maybe 1.
Well, you got to say that now because you're a company man.
Maybe nah. This ain't vibes.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge and the state flag of Texas looking majestic tonight. We're coming to you live from Dallas, Texas. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, great to hear from you.
You always have. Priorities very straight with you, David. Thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Russell. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And for Dallas, we've got Jalen Brunson. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Matthews out there with Chris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4 spot. And Greg, as the playoffs loom in the distance, for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season, how do they ensure that their success continues in the postseason?
Well, listen, the skeptics will remain. And you've got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You have to be resilient and adaptable. And
another one falls. Amazing.
We're bearing witness to one of the great scoring seasons of all time.
Greg, he's delivering night in and night out. Great games and nearing third all-time for scoring in a season.
And guys, don't look now, but Michael Jordan's scoring mark from 1987 is in his sights.
Here's Doncic over Russell, and oh boy. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And, Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Russell passes to Davis. And that one, good.
With just how long AD is, he can take hits and still get to the bucket.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Dinwiddie finds Doncic, and James picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Doncic against Davis.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Johnson, the pass to Russell. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shot to stop the run, and that one's good. Doncic.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Left side, Davis. James outside. There's Russell with the 3. And, yep, another basket.
All season long, he has been absolutely dominant. The scoring doesn't end with him.
Yeah, he's already left his mark on history, moving into 3rd place for most points in a season. Amazing.
And can you believe he has passed Michael Jordan for 3rd most points in a season. It's rare you ever see his airness get passed on any list.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, down low, and Anthony with the basket on the assist by Russell.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic passes to Matthews. And now here's Chris. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Dinwiddie. The shot will not fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Mavericks trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
There's a burst that allows Luka Doncic to be effective on his drives. You're not going to catch him standing around. This guy is in attack mode.
Russell looking around. Kicks it out to James. Shot clock at 6. Johnson with it. Matthews covering. Fast break, Dallas. Goes up on the wing. 2 points. That one goes.
I'll tell you, this guy, one of the league's more promising stretch bigs. Chris with a smooth catch and release.
Timeout called the Lakers. And some changes here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for Anthony. Horton Tucker comes in for Stanley Johnson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for LeBron. Nunn passes to Davis. There's Russell with the 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 9. Passes it to Powell. Dallas moving it around. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
1:11 left to play here in the first. Pass to Horton Tucker. And here's Russell. And there's the drive. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A tremendous mobile one block. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Looking at Dallas, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz. Taking a look at Los Angeles. DJ Augustine out there with Russell. Then there's Davis. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Anthony in at the power forward. Mavericks trail by 4. Doncic outside. Here's Dinwiddie. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Dinwiddie against Russell. Augustine dishes to Russell. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Pelicans was all business. He scored 45 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Augustine finds Russell. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. 16 points for DJ.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Dinwiddie left side. Pass to Chris. From 13, and it's Dallas with another.
That's getting great lift on the jumper, and Chris really hard to challenge from the mid-range.
LeBron passes to Russell. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And they double up Doncic. To the paint, here's Chris.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Well, this guy, a top 10 pick in 2016, we have seen Marquise Chris's talent. We've also seen the areas where he can improve.
Russell from long range. No good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
I think if you get out-rebounded by that wide a margin, it speaks to a lack of energy and effort, and that's problematic.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Anthony. Dinwiddie attacking. Brunson with a clean look. The three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 5.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Now the pass to Russell. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. So the wing on the left. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. And James pulls it down. Outside, Russell shoots the 3. Connects from three-point range. Russell's got 22. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Chris. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Johnson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all.
He swipes the ball away again.
The steals just don't end with him, and now he has a good look at the season record.
The instincts, the tenacity he has shown on the defensive end all season long is awe-inspiring.
And every steal gets him closer to the top spot. Sits at 301, and it isn't unthinkable that he could get there this season. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Doncic passes to Chris. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one.
What an incredible night for Marquise Chris. If he can learn to score like this on a regular basis, look out.
Russell, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They trail by 7. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them.
You want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good. Well, you think about Stanley Johnson. Coming out of high school, he was a top 10 recruit. He was a top 10 pick in an NBA draft. He came in with huge expectations. Obviously still working on getting there as an NBA guy.
Dallas calls timeout.
And defensively, Johnson has been as advertised.
Excellent on-ball defender. Multi-positional.
Outside Covington. On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Russell. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
You know, something else we've seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to drop. Big points coming from three-point range right now.
Dinwiddie is checked in for Dallas.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Out to Doncic. Back to Dinwiddie. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 5. Dallas moving it around. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 13.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Nunn passes to Russell. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Doncic against Nunn. Green kicks to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Russell from long range. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mavericks trail by 13. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dinwiddie left side. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Finney-Smith kicks to Green. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Doncic gets it to go.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Anthony. Oh! That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Nice. That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
Here's Doncic. And Davis sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Doncic. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
And Doncic gets it to go.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Here's Russell. Passes it to Horton Tucker. From deep. Russell, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Doncic passes to Chris. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Brunson.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Russell from long range. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And that one's good, Anthony.
You know, you have to like the activity from your superstar. Anthony staying involved even off the basketball.
And the Mavericks call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade and replenish your energy for the late game push. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Talen Horton-Tucker. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. I told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Dinwiddie with the bucket. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Well, these are the moments that can be gut-wrenching for him and his team, right? Anytime you see an injury like this, certainly your heart goes out to him and to his family.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Covington's checked in. They get it back. Here's Davis. Out to Russell. Fires the three. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Doncic feeling it out. It's good. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
You got to remember that Luka Doncic is so much more than a shooter. He's got every shot in his arsenal, even amongst the trees in there.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Hey, who's watching them?
Russell with it. Matthews covering. Russell dishes to James. Inside, Covington with the steal. To the middle, here's Doncic. Dinwiddie passes to Doncic. Anthony with the defensive effort.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Right here.
Russell inside, guarded by Doncic.
Screen.
Doncic against Russell. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Brunson against James. Left side, Covington. Second chance shot. That shot misses. Nice D from Russell. Lakers leading by 15. To the inside. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight. And the Mavericks call time here. They trail by 17. There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Lakers. A moment here now for an injury report.
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. They're going to keep him off the court for the time being, and they don't rule out the possibility that he'll have to miss a few more games as a result. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first two games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For DJ.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Kicks it out to Covington. The drive by Green. Here's Powell. Off on that one. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. See you later.
Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces look a little more clear, look more realistic. So it's cool. I like the game so far.
Since we talked to you last, you got scanned in NBA 2K22.
Yeah.
What has your life been like, and what is it like kind of seeing yourself in the video game every single day?
Yeah, it's crazy. I've always tried to like dream of being in the game, but now whenever I see like
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Utah Jazz. And let's go straight over to the sideline for a report.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And the Lakers starting five. They've got Johnson, Carmelo Anthony out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Russell in at the point guard position. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
Here's Mitchell. Softly drops in the floater.
What a creative finish by Mitchell. You need the floater as a top scoring guard.
Conley against Russell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Conley to the inside. Oh, and Johnson with a block. James against Mitchell. Russell from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You know, I think the passing skills of LeBron are his greatest asset, and he's got some great ones in addition to that. But his passing is otherworldly. When you get open, he gets it to you with exactly the right speed and pace so you can handle it.
Here's Conley. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball.
And, you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Russell with the rebound. And Clark LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You added up his brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
Mitchell finds Conley, and the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul.
And, yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
To the paint. Here's Conley. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Russell against Mitchell. And it's Russell on the drive.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And the shot goes down. Conley's gotten his second bucket of the game.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
The shot by Russell, no good. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Conley with the ball. Russell covering. And Gobert with the stuff.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Here's Russell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Left side Conley. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Butler comes in for Conley. And the Lakers also making a change. Horton Tucker's checked in. On the wing, Mitchell. Check by James. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Butler outside. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. Back to Conley. To the middle. That shot missing. Good work defensively by James. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Anthony. Also Johnson out there. DJ Augustine is out there with LeBron James. And it's Russell in a shooting guard. The Lakers call timeout.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers. But I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 250.
Yet another steal from him.
His march toward history continues with that steal.
And now he's tied for the most steals in a season. You can't begin to describe his impact on defense. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And a deep 3 from Russell. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I just love the ball movement.
The Jazz have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Bogdanovich. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bogdanovich has gotten his first points in this one.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Russell, that's good.
This defense is getting spaced out.
He swipes the ball away again.
And remember that steal, folks. History has been made.
Now stands number 1 all-time for most steals in a season. A sensational year.
And here on the road, he's playing the villain role to perfection. Robbing and stealing with reckless abandon.
Like he's done all season. One of the best pickpockets in league history.
Boy, this has been one of the most outstanding season-long efforts I've ever seen. I mean, his steal totals, jaw-dropping.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Conley with the ball. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. And it's the Lakers the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket. Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
For the Jazz, Pascal, he's checked in for Gobert. And Butler is subbed in for Conley. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Outside Russell, from deep. They get it again. Fires for three. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. The Lakers with the ball. Mitchell with the ball. Russell covering. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Pascal can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime.
And so it's Los Angeles. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Russell's checked in for the Lakers.
Stay on. No. Don't get pit.
Lets it go. Johnson inside. Bogdanovich on him. That one goes. Count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley with the ball. Russell covering. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Clock at 2. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Conley against Russell. 5 on the clock. Conley passes to Gobert. For 3, O'Neal.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
The Lakers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Russell against Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Free throw is good from Russell. And both free throws good for Russell. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Conley finds Mitchell. With some arc. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And the Lakers making a change here. Azubuike's checked in. Russell from outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. Utah shooting only 34% in this one. O'Neal misses.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Now Russell. 27 points for him. Going inside. Chalk up 2 there. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Gobert, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Out to James. Outside Russell. Down low. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Russell. Davis has got 8 points. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Russell from outside. He's off on that one. And it's Utah the other way.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Floats one up. The shot by Conley. No good. Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. The shot by James. No good. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Knocked away. Stolen by Russell. Rebounded by the Jazz.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
The Jazz with another miss. And the Lakers shooting a disappointing 38%. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Pass to Mitchell. With the drive. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it. They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Gobert. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Five to shoot. Pass to Bogdanovich. That one's wide left.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And a deep three from Russell. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Russell's got 40 points. Stolen by Russell. From behind the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Russell in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Russell. Butler passes to Whiteside. Here's House. 6 to shoot. Here's Alexander Walker. Anthony grabs the board. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt about it.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Back to Alexander Walker. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
The Jazz shooting only 31% in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Augustine. 4 on the clock to stop the run. Here's Whiteside. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Outside Russell. This one for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Yeah, nice vision from the little fella there, Augustine, making it easy for his teammates by finding the open man.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's House. The shot won't fall. Good work defensively by Russell. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Howard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Butler. There's the triple. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth.
Hey, right here.
Here's Russell. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Butler. Hey, nice D from Augustine. Now Los Angeles with it. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, check this out, MP. My kid started organized ball, and his coach told him that he has to work on his rebounding if he wants to get more playing time. He thinks it isn't fair because he's pretty good at scoring, and scoring's what wins you games. Now, as a great rebounder yourself, what would you tell my son about his coach's decision to have him focus more on the boards?
Look, I just say let the kid be who he is. Maybe rebound is not his thing.
Oh, come on, man. You're not helping.
Okay, look. I'm just saying, let your boy be himself. But you're right. It's still early. Okay, look, let's start this over. Hey, yo, kid, listen to your old man. Listen to your coach. Give it a shot for a little bit and try things their way. And if that don't work, You can always do it your way later, okay? That's better, John?
Yeah, I think that'll work. Thanks, MP.
But life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
There it is, the Staples Center in Los Angeles, where we're getting set to bring you all of today's action. Welcome to 2K Sports presentation of the NBA, but the bad news is there is no basketball, there is no NBA. The game has been canceled. Ha ha! DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
They probably do, and we certainly know how LeBron feels. David, thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Ogren, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And the starting lineup for the Pelicans.
Here we go.
Ingram and Williamson are the forwards. Devontae Graham is out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Hernan Gomez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Johnson, and it's Anthony in at the 4 slot. McCollum against Russell. McCollum passes to Graham. To the left wing, Hernan Gomez kicks to McCollum. Back to Hernan Gomez. Clock at 6. Driving inside. And it's Graham missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here is Los Angeles now. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the basket by McCollum.
Lots of ways that CJ can burn you right there. Super effective on the inside.
The drive by Russell. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. McCollum, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell dishes to Davis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. McCollum, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Russell with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. LeBron passes to Anthony. Down low. And it's Russell missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. To the paint. McCollum, no good.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Russell from long range. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Horton Tucker's checked in for Anthony. And a change for the Pelicans. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Hernan Gomez.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
There's Russell with the 3. Good on the triple. Russell's got 10.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Russell against McCollum. And he drives in, and it's sent back by Russell. Ingram wide open from outside off the mark. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
And finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jones, no one around him. And the Pelicans miss again.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Larry Nance. Zion Williamson is out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's McCollum, and it's Jones in at the 2 guard. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Jazz had a huge game. He tallied 50 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Jones kicks to Nance. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jones from past the arc.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Out to the wing, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. LeBron's checked in for Augustine. Pelicans trail by 18. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum passes to Hernan Gomez. McCollum dishes to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 16. Three-pointer. Russell, no luck. New Orleans has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. They double him with Russell. Here's Nance. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific at taking some initiative there on the inside portion of the floor was Larry Nance Jr.
Russell passes to LeBron. Russell against McCollum. Back to Russell. From deep three-point range. Pelicans with the rebound. Outside, Jones. And the foul called on DJ. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Lakers leading by 12. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
The Lakers making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Daniel Gafford's checked in for New Orleans.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
And the basket by McCollum.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outside, Russell wants to get it to Gafford and does. And now the Pelicans on the break. Kicks it out to McCollum. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. And that one goes long.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
LeBron outside, and there's the pass to Russell. They get it back. Davis. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Russell passes to Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, Stanley Johnson has some power to his game.
Pelicans trail by 18. Shot and game clock separated by 5. That's tipped. Russell dishes to James. Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Russell from long range. That shot off. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at DJ in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, they've got LeBron James. Davis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Johnson, and it's Russell in at point guard. Let me remind the audience, Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
Graham finds McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul called on DJ. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Pelicans with possession here. Now Graham. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. It's good.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Johnson outside. James looking around. Russell from long range. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 18. Pass to Graham. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hernan Gomez. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Hernan Gomez has got his first basket.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Los Angeles with some changes. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand, GA. I admit it. Do you see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
There's Russell with the 3. That shot off the mark. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second. Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And that one's good. Russell.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Ingram passes to Gafford. Back to Ingram. And Murphy kicks to Graham. Drains the 3-pointer. Graham's got 11 points in the quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
And now we're a little shaky with our transition defense. We haven't.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Pelican 5 right now. The talented front court pair is Ingram and Williamson. Then there's Devontae Graham. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Murphy in at the 2 spot. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaken.
Oh, Russell in position. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Here's Williamson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Russell dishes to Johnson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
And Johnson can bang down low and move a guy back to help create space to convert.
Graham kicks to Ingram. Knocks it loose and stolen by Russell. None against Graham.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in.
Right here.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Feeds to Johnson. And stolen by Williamson. And it's McCollum in the corner. Graham gets a wide open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
And that one's good by Davis.
This is what you get with AD, just an incredibly unique skill set and just dominating right now pretty easily on the offensive end.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. They grabbed their own miss. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans, down by 12. New Orleans moving the ball around, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when B.I. gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
And here's Russell with the drive and the slam dunk by Russell.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Timeout called the Lakers. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And a minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Russell. Here's Davis. Pelicans pull it in. To the middle. Here's McCollum. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Russell puts up a deep 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 34 points for DJ.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And one thing about this team, they never stopped pushing the envelope. A fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
The iconic and ever-busy freeways of L.A. Welcome from Southern California. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the Lakers have...
Thanks, Allie. And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Reed in a two-guard. And for Los Angeles, they've got Johnson. Anthony Davis is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's LeBron James. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Here's Reed. Gordon on the wing to the inside. Pass to Reed. Here's Jokic. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Count that one, Reed.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Now here's Johnson. Russell from outside. Drills it from deep.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Gordon. Now here's Murray, guarded by Russell. Murray, no good.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
From deep. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And you see the team-first mentality of Anthony Davis, wanting to involve his teammates.
Murray against Russell. Pass to Jokic. Elbow shot on the way. Russell with the rebound.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here are the Nuggets now, following the score by the Lakers. Porter against James, and that one good.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Russell, that's good.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
The Nuggets have gone 2 for 5 to start today's game.
Timeout.
Denver calls timeout. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Murray for 3, connects from downtown.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 13-5 run. Buries it from 3. Russell's got 14 points for the game.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Gordon. Blocked. Davis against Porter. Davis, the pass to Russell. Now Johnson. Back to Russell. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Back come the Nuggets on the run. A shot from the mid-range. And it's Denver with another. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside Russell. Right wing. Here's Anthony. No good there. Now Denver takes it the other way. To the paint. Goes up again. Gordon can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Russell from deep three-point land. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Murray passes to Jokic. There's a minute 54 left in the first quarter here. Basket's good. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Jokic is the passing big man. The assists he racks up from his position are something else.
Outside Russell takes a 3. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Porter. Outside Murray. Gordon down low. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's Murray. That one's good. On the assist by Gordon.
The confidence on full display. Murray recognizes ahead of time when to shoot off the catch.
Hits a three-pointer.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Azubuike comes in for Anthony. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Johnson. And Nunn is subbed in for LeBron. Puts it up from 12. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Yeah, just...
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Well, Grant, does it seem like teams are carrying fewer specialists than they used to?
You know, B.A., I actually think there's more specialists. I mean, think about it. You have certain players who can do everything, who are versatile, who can carry a team. But then you surround them and complement them with guys who can knock down open jump shots. So I actually think you have more specialists, a lot of them being shooters who can space the floor for their ball club.
On the court for Denver, Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Reed in at the 2.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He ended up with 34 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And that's what every player has control of, his level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
Russell, that's good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Pass to Jokic. Inside.
Did you see that?
Oh!
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Now here's Porter. In his last outing, 16 points for him. To the middle. Here's Gordon. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Gordon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Denver has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gordon's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Murray with it for 3. He drops it from range. He's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Good awareness by Murray. Sees a hole in the defense and feeds the guy ready to exploit it.
Russell from outside. Knocks down the triple. Russell's got 37.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And he gets the bucket.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Reed. Oh, some serious power to finish that one off.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Outside Russell. Right side Johnson. Launches a 3. That shot off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Lakers on top. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Johnson is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's LeBron James. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
A lot can be said about Davis's value on the offensive end. But never forget, he's a standout defender as well. No small feat to be a multiple-time NBA blocks leader.
Denver has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. And it's Murray off the drive. And that'll be Denver's ball as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets able to keep possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Anthony misses.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Gordon outside. Out to the right wing. Murray against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Russell. And here they come. And he lobs it up top. And then Russell with the dunk.
The passing of LeBron is so special, so talented at finding his wide open teammates.
Pass to Porter. Wing shot on the way. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one. Porter's gotten 3 of his 5 to go tonight. Russell against Murray. Now here's Johnson. Back to Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that.
Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Russell into the lane, and then Russell with the dunk.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them.
One shot.
Morris, no good on the free throw. Fires from deep. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. The Lakers on top, up by 16. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nuggets. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Reed in at shooting guard. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Another thing that's obviously helped them is how hot they've been from the three-point line throughout the game.
Outside Russell. Off the mark there with a 3.
Phenomenal how many threes he drained in the first half, especially considering he's hit none since.
Murray's shot is good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Throws it up high, and then Russell with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
To the paint. Here's Russell. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Russell's got 49 in the game.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Murray against Russell. Murray passes to Jokic. The floater, he gets it in there.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Here's Russell. That one no good. Great D that time from Murray. Anthony finds Russell. Driving inside. It's not going to go for him. For Denver, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Porter. And here's Jokic from downtown. Hits the trifecta. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter.
I just love the ball movement.
Russell attacking. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
James passes to Davis. Outside Russell. Back to Davis. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Murray. Here's the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Continuing from where he left off. First 3-pointer of this half, 4th of the game.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. The Lakers have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Here's Russell. Great D that time from Porter.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Reed, pass to Gordon. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Anthony finds Russell from deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Count the basket and the foul. That one on Anthony.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.